if you're near something that has power. But if you're doing something out in the middle of a park and there's no electricity and you don't have 3.5 miles of electric cord, where are you going to get your power? If you're mixing cement to put something in way out 3.5 miles out, how are you going to get the water out there? In the concrete. Tell me how you're going to get it there. Tell me how much you need. What's available. All of that has to be there. And of course, a first aid kit, because safety is paramount. Next. Funding. Oh, it can be expensive. We've had projects as much as $6,000, $7,000. A lot of times that is furnished by the organization, if it's that much. But I've had scouts raise the money through fundraisers. You asked about doing a fundraiser. No, you can't do a fundraiser for your project. You can't do a fundraiser as a project, but to support your project, you can do a fundraiser to help pay for your project. I had one scout that has saved aluminum cans since he was about 7 years old. And every month, he took his aluminum cans in, and his money went into his Eagle Scout account. And he had about $500 in his Eagle Scout account. Now, it is not designed to be a drain on your family. It's designed for you to go out and find assistance to do that. A lot of the places will help provide the money. Not all of them will. Some troops may use their scout account. If you raise money through popcorn sales, some troops will allow you to spend that on your Eagle project. That's another way. So just look at it. Fundraising for your project is okay. It is not supposed to drain the family. Most families don't want to come up with $3,000 or $4,000 for a project, nor should they have to. Safety. Safety considerations and briefings. You need to give all those workers a safety briefing. What kind of safety things do you have to worry about? If you're going out in the backwoods to mark a trail, what might you have to worry about out at Eisenhower Park? Snakes. That's a big safety consideration. There are poisonous snakes out there. Dehydration. Got to have extra water. There's lots of rocks out there. You could trip. You could fall. You could fall over a cliff. There was a gentleman that died out there. He fell off a cliff. He was out using the GPS. He fell off a cliff and died. You don't want that to happen. Give a safety briefing. First aid kits. Where's the nearest hospital in case something does happen? And do you have an emergency phone on site? Adult leadership. Ought to have a couple of adults present. Why? If somebody gets hurt, somebody can take somebody to the hospital, and there's still somebody there to provide that adult cover that everybody wants. Restrooms and water. Where's the nearest restroom? Where's the nearest water? Are you providing water? Is it available there, or do you have to lug it in? Power tools. Power tools should only be used by somebody that's trained in using that equipment, that has some skill in it. It may be a scout, it may be an adult. A term I heard the other day was, we all know scouts that we would not let anywhere near a power tool. We all know adults we would not let anywhere near a power tool. Okay? Just because it's an adult doesn't mean they can run that saw. The world is full of saws that have new operators because some adult cut his fingers off. I got a job that way once. The guy was an adult.
So you held him down and you...
Shh. I got a job. That's all that mattered. Okay? They should be skilled. Next slide. Okay. Other mealtime options. Lots of ways to do that. Work till lunchtime, done. Work till lunchtime, everybody go eat lunch. Come back. About half of them will. Work till lunchtime, bring your lunch. I'll have a cooler. You put it in there. We all eat lunch. We go back to work. Or work till lunch. I provide lunch. Everybody eats. We go back to work. Whatever option you choose, there is no requirement for you to provide meals. Is it nice? Yes. Is it required? No. Depends on what your finances are. Sometimes some of the restaurants will help. I had one scout that got restaurants, 2 restaurants that donated. His project took 2 days. Chick-fil-A donated some food, and a pizza place, I think, donated some food. CC's is good at that, somebody said. Okay, everybody, well, CC's is going to get a whole crowd. That's okay. Why? Because they want the repeat business, and they're willing to help because it's helping the community. But again, the mealtime options, whatever you decide, but make sure the workers know. If they're supposed to bring a lunch and you don't tell them, they're going to get real mad and leave at lunchtime. Advertising flyers. Put some flyers out. Maybe design it before you do your project. That's okay, you can design it after. But you want to put out advertising Thank you notes. Thanking the place that you did it for allowing you to do it. And